Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Gore Mountain. The men's parallel giant slalom medals are going to be decided. The weather is pretty grey, pretty overcast, but the track is in reasonable shape. It's had a lot of riding on it this morning with the two-run qualification, but there's been 45 minutes to an hour or so of work done to smooth the track out and ensure it's in perfect condition. Oh, there's a decent crowd building here at Gore Mountain for the penultimate day of competition at these 2023 FISU World University Games in Lake Placid. But today the snow has disappeared. We were hoping for a little bit of sunshine, but it's sun hasn't broken through. Maybe tomorrow. Wouldn't it be great to finish the final day of these World University Games with some sunshine? Matthias Pink from the University of Graz in Austria, the Steiermark region of Austria, beautiful part of the world, in third place. Shinohara from Japan held on for second. And the top qualifier in the men's, Mikhailo Karkuk from Ukraine. Impressive second run for him, putting him in top spot. And what that means is he has the top seed all the way through. Here's the lineup for the men's quarterfinals. Daichi Shimizu up against Son Young-hong, the number 5 and the number 4 seeds. What about the Austrians, Bergstaller and Pink? What can they do? The number 1 seed from Ukraine, Mikhailo Karkuk, has looked like he's in a race of his own today. So here we go. Shimizu on the blue course, Hong on the red.
Blue course ready.
The number 4 and number 5 seeds racing for a place in the semi-finals. Son Young-hong underway on the red course. Shimizu wearing that bib 5 on the blue course. Neck and neck in the top section. These two men so evenly matched from the qualifying run. Hands go down on the snow. That is pretty common, but no major stumbles. Oh, until Shimizu runs a little wide. Hands it to Hong. So Hong from Korea just through by 0.65. A little mistake before the finish line from Daichi Shimizu from Japan. I think Son Young-hong would have had it. Quick start from Shimizu on the blue course, getting away almost half a gate advantage. But then Hong was able to just stay in touch and find that speed in the mid part of the course. And a mistake from Shimizu towards the line, ending his challenge. Just slipping out on the heel edge. And in the end, it was comfortable. 0.65 for Son Young-hong. He progresses, he'll make his way back up. Get a lift, the rider's getting a lift back to the top. And Shimizu will have to now focus on the parallel slalom tomorrow. Wan Hee-cho up next on the blue course. And the number 1 seed, Mikhailo Karkuk, on the red.
Blue course ready.
Cho qualified in 8th place. Can he challenge the man from Ukraine? A huge Ukrainian delegation in the finish area, making a lot of noise. And what a scene it would be if Ukraine could get on the podium here. Karkuk, very quick out of the gate on this top section. Cho in touch though, so Karkuk cannot afford a mistake. Karkuk with over half a gate's advantage, nearly slips on the heel edge, but Karkuk into the semi-final. Couple of errors from Cho on the bottom section. And Mikhailo Karkuk keeps the run going. And you know, we could potentially have an all-Ukrainian men's final. Still got Bodnaruk in the women's race, so things looking good for Ukraine. Anna-Marie Danka, the best Ukrainian athlete on the World Cup Tour. She's been on the circuit for a long time. Regular in top 16 on the World Cup. So Mikhail Karkuk keeps the run going. He's going to head back up for his semi-final. He'll be in semi-final too. Last of the men's quarterfinals. Madhouse Pink. Oh, it's not. I do apologize. We've still got, what, 2 races to go. It's Bergstaller on the blue course for Austria. Rosuki Shinohara from Japan on the red. Now, Shinohara qualified in 2nd place. Bergstaller in 7th. But if I know anything about ski racing, snowboard racing, just never count an Austrian out when we're against the clock. And Bergstaller with a lightning quick start. But now Shinohara starts to come back into the race. A couple of mistakes from Bergstaller. That hands the advantage to Shinohara. But Bergstaller still very much in this race on the blue course. He's very quick from edge to edge. Nearly gets trapped on the edge. He's going to go right down to the line. This one, Bergstaller by 0.06 of a second on the blue course. Knocks out the number 2 seed. A lot of tension in the finish area, but Bergstaller is through.
Okay.
Might we have an all-Austrian semi-final? Well, Bergstaller had a couple of mistakes in there, but he kept going. He was able to recover so quickly. At this stage, Shinohara is ahead, but Bergstaller gets on that tight line, gets that board pointing down the hill, and 0.06 of a second, all that was in it. Bergstaller keeps his race going, doesn't get that much closer. Breaks that timing beam. And into the second of the semi-finals. Karkuk will race Hong in the first semi-final. Bergstaller will turn his attention to the big screen because his teammate, Madhouse Pink, is on the red course.
Red course ready.
Vasil Kashaluk from Ukraine on the blue. Last of the men's quarterfinals underway. What can Pink do on this red course? Loves the parallel slalom format. He's had success on the World Cup Tour. And he's got the advantage now over Kashaluk. Madhouse Pink generating some huge angles. You've got to be careful with those angles on this type of snow. Kashaluk throwing everything at it, but Madhouse Pink through by just over half a second. He's into the second semi-final where he will race his teammate, Dominic Bergstaller. Out of that gate, you have to try and glide that board into the first turn. Just small edge change to set the line for the first few turns. Then the speed builds, the forces start to build.
Let's go behind me.
And Pink keeping that tight line. Kashaluk just getting force wide on the gate 3 from home. So the race goes on for Madhouse Pink. Well, we move on to the semi-final stage. Sun Yung Hong up against the #1 seed, Mikhail Karkuk. And then Dominic Bergstaller up against Mannhaus Pink.
Red course ready.
Karkuk on the red course
Blue course
up against the
ready.
number 4 seed, Son Young Hong from Korea. The gold medal race is on the cards for either of these riders. Very clean turns on the top section from the man from Ukraine on the red course. The Korean trying to stay in touch, and he's doing a good job here. But Karkuk has the advantage. Hong got in touch, but he's down and out. Karkuk into the gold medal race, much to the delight of the Ukrainian delegation in the finish area. So Ukraine will walk away with a medal. Will it be gold or silver? Still got a chance of a bronze in the women's race as well. Hong stayed in touch, but a couple of mistakes. Just handing enough of an advantage through to Mikhail Karkuk from Ukraine. There it is, 1.68 the difference between the riders. Bergstaller and Pink. Mannhaus Pink on the red course, Dominic Bergstaller on the blue. Pink
Blue course ready.
from the University of Graz in the Steiermark region of Austria. Can he hold off the challenge of his teammate? Bergstaller was on the blue course in his quarter-final, now in the semi-finals. Bergstaller charging out of the gate, has the advantage. The mid to bottom section of the course favors the red, but I think the final couple of turns are a little quicker on the blue course. It's Mannhaus Pink with the lead for Austria, about half a gate advantage right now. But it's not over for Bergstaller yet. It might be over now. Mannhaus Pink into the big final. He will race Mikhail Karkuk for the gold medal here at Lake Placid 2023, the FISU World University Games. Bergstaller, who's put together a great series of races, missing out on a place in the final by 0.92, will go into the bronze medal race against the number 4 seed. Well, Bergstaller got the quicker start on the blue course. Those first 3 gates have seen riders on the blue course have early leads, but it's the mid part of the course that the red course seems to be a little quicker. Mannhaus Pink riding those ruts beautifully. Gets the board flat on the snow. Carries the speed through the bottom section and into the big final. So the semi-finals are all complete here at Gore Mountain. There is the lineup for the big final. Mikhail Karkuk and Mannhaus Pink racing for gold in the men's parallel giant slalom. It's the penultimate day of competition at Lake Placid 2023. All of the riders that are still in the competition in the small and big final making their way back to the top. Great atmosphere on a busy day at Gore Mountain. Lots of fans in the finish area. They've been handing out those cowbells. We quickly turn our attention back to the men's race, the men's small final. Dominic Bergstaller on the blue. Son Young Hong from Korea on the red. The men's bronze medal race. Here we go. What can Hong do on the red course? Bergstaller's been on the blue earlier, and he's won on the blue course, so he will not be phased But it's all about handling these flat light conditions, these bumps, these ruts. Come out of nowhere when you can't see them in these sort of light conditions. It's Hong with the advantage at the moment, but Bergstaller throwing everything at this race. Bergstaller's down, but what a quick recovery. But Song Young Hong is going to take the bronze medal. Frustration in the body language of Bergstaller. He knew he was in touch, but a mistake 4 or 5 gates from home hands the bronze medal over to Song Young Hong from Korea. 0.84 the difference in the end. And it is a cliche, but 4th, the worst place to finish. Well, Bergstaller with that traditional quick start. Clipped his hand there. He's almost holding his right hand like it was a little painful. But Hong just keeping it all under control. And here Bergstaller just goes down on the heel edge. Recovers quickly, but loses his speed. There's the frustration. It's a tough race to be in, the small final. If you win, of course, you feel great because you get the bronze, but if you lose it, you know just how close you were to that medal. Here we go, last race of the day. Madhouse Pink from Austria, racing on the blue course for the first time today. Mikhailo Karkuk from Ukraine on the red. The gold medal in the men's parallel GS comes down to this run. Lightning quick starts from both riders. Pink with lots of World Cup experience. Karkuk has been the dominant rider today. Pink looking very relaxed in his style on the top section. Pink has got a lot of work to do here. The man from Ukraine is starting to pull away here. Can he hold on? Karkuk from Ukraine is going to come through and pick up the gold medal. Jubilant scenes in the finish area at Gore Mountain as Mikhailo Karkuk from Ukraine walks away with the gold. The Ukrainian staff, coaches and technicians celebrate. A great job from the whole team. And he grabs the Ukrainian flag, and this will be a popular win here in the men's parallel giant slalom. Madhouse Pink had to deal with what I think are worsening conditions on the blue course. And it's the flat light conditions making things tough for the riders, but a flawless run from Karkuk. A dominant performance in the parallel GS. See how he sets the line and builds that pressure throughout the turn. Release the pressure and switch edges, keeping that contact on the snow. Get on the line early. It allows you to deal with the ruts that have formed. Able to run a little bit of a wider line. Just riding the ruts beautifully, and he celebrates before the line. And he'll walk away with the gold medal. So Pink, I think, is going to be happy enough with the silver. It gives us a little thumbs up. In this sport, it's never easy to come away with a medal of any color. So taking home a silver. Not a bad day's work at all for the Austrian. Well, the gates are going to be cleared, and we're going to get the machine on the hill to groom it out ahead of the slalom tomorrow. We take a look at the final results for the men. The #1 seed taking home the gold medal, Mikhailo Karkuk from Ukraine. Madhouse Pink the silver. Hong in third for Korea. Bergstaller, the man to watch for tomorrow. Will he try and, well, of course he's going to try, but can he jump from fourth onto the podium? These riders from 17 onwards not making it through, so that is the goal for those riders tomorrow. Like Sir Gabriel Wood, Kogo from Japan, can they go a little better in the qualification and get into the top 16 in the parallel slalom, which we've got tomorrow? Let's get a look at the best of the men. In that bronze medal race, Sun Young Hong and Dominic Bergstaller. Bergstaller going down just before the finish line. And he was pretty frustrated, finishing in 4th place, but in front of some Korean fans. Hong picking up the gold medal. The big final, pink of Austria and Karkuk of Ukraine. And the Ukrainian just so smooth all race long. Had about a half a second advantage through the mid part of the course. And he was able to hold on all the way down, celebrate before the line. And he walks away with the gold medal. Mikhailo Karkuk, the winner of the men's parallel giant slalom. So as the women vacate the finish area, the men will be getting their mascot ceremony underway in a few moments' time. They've just about got the whole course cleared now. That was pretty quick going. So the men are led out for their mascot ceremony. None of the fans have gone anywhere. They want to see this moment. I'm sure there will be a packed group of spectators when the medals are handed out a little bit later on today. Sun Young Hong picking up the bronze in a sport that Korea is starting to turn some heads in at the highest level of international competition, with the likes of Sang-Ho Lee on the World Cup Tour. We know all about Austrian success in this sport, and Matthias Pink continues that run. A silver medal for him to match the silver medal of Carmen Kainz in the women's event. For the gold medal belonging to one man, Mikhailo Karkuk from Ukraine. Adirondack Mac handed to him. Fantastic moment for Team Ukraine. They brought a lot of people here to watch this race. There could be more Ukrainian medal success tomorrow. So congratulations to Mikhailo Karkuk, Matthias Pink and Sun Young Hong for picking up the medals in the men's parallel giant slalom.